Hello everyone, welcome back to another video from Choice Broking in the IPO analysis series. I am Yug Tibrewal, Fundamental Research Analyst. Today we will be covering the IPO of Devyani International Limited. So let's get started. Devyani International Limited is one of the largest players in the QSR space. QSR stands for Quick Service Restaurants, which is one of the fastest growing industries in the country. Devyani is the largest franchisee of Yum Brands, which owns brands like KFC and Pizza Hut. They also operate Costa Coffee stores in the country. The company also operates its own brands such as Vango and Food Street, which also operate in the food and beverage industry. As of June 21, they operate 696 stores in 166 cities in India. They also have an overseas presence in Nepal and Nigeria. Devyani International Limited has the franchise rights for huge brands like KFC and Pizza Hut, which I'm sure everyone has heard of. They have more than 40,000 locations across the world. Devyani also has the rights to Costa Coffee in India. Now, with a growing economy and a rise in disposable income, we believe that companies with these big brands will benefit greatly. For most industries, the COVID-19 pandemic has been disruptive, but this is not necessarily the case for quick service restaurants. The lockdown during the pandemic actually led to a major rise in the delivery sales during the period, led by aggregators like Zomato and Swiggy. Devyani International used to make 50% of their sales from delivery. In FY21, this has risen to 70%. We believe that in the future, delivery sales will remain a key driver for revenue. Another factor to consider is that because of the pandemic, people's preferences have changed. They are more careful for hygiene and health standards. This benefits the bigger brands because they tend to have better hygiene standards in their facilities. We believe that this will also be a driver for sales in the future. Devyani International started its relationship with Yum Brands in 1997 when they opened their first Pizza Hut location in Jaipur. Since then, they have expanded their presence greatly. Today, they operate 317 Pizza Hut, 284 KFC, and 44 Costa Coffee locations in the country. They also have opened 109 stores recently despite the pandemic. They have a large geographical presence with a wide coverage of the country. We expect that Devyani will continue this strategy of growing its stores and expanding its business and penetrating in more states. The expansion strategy will be key for growing their profits in the future. Devyani International Limited has been a loss-making company over the last 3 years. If this trend continues, it may affect their future business. So as we just spoke about, Devyani is going to continue to expand its stores and coverage across the country. This means that they will have to undertake a large amount of capital expenditure to get this done. New stores also take some time before they become profitable. This period is usually anywhere from 6 months to 1 year or even longer. If there is any delay in the new stores becoming profitable, the company may face further losses. We expect that the worst of the pandemic is behind us. But if there are any further waves of infections or lockdowns, obviously Devyani's business will be severely impacted. Devyani International Limited is a franchisee of Yum Brands, and they don't actually own the brands themselves. If there is any termination of their licenses, their businesses will be very severely impacted. From FY19 to 21, the revenue of the company declined by 6.9% per year, and its EBITDA margins fell from 19% to around 16% in the same period. This was mainly on account of the lockdown across the pandemic. The company has been loss-making in the past 3 years. This was mainly on account of high interest charges and depreciation expenses. But with strong growth in revenue and improvement in its EBITDA margins would help the company turn profitable. The IPO opens on the 4th of August and closes on the 6th, the price band for which has been set at Rs 86 to 90. There are 165 shares in one lot with a total application amount of 14,850 rupees at the higher price band. Devyani International is planning to raise 1,838 crore rupees from the IPO. 1,398 crore rupees is the OFS portion, and 440 crores is the fresh issue. The company will not be receiving any proceeds from the OFS portion. From the fresh issue, the company will be utilizing 324 crore rupees to pay off their existing debt, and the remaining amount will be used for general corporate purposes. At the higher price band, Devyani International is demanding an EV to sales multiple of 9.8x, while its peers typically trade at 11.7. The QSR sector is expected to grow exponentially, aided by online delivery aggregators and growth returning to the economy. Devyani International has an aggressive expansion plan set with a focus on delivery business, which will lead to a quick turnaround and faster store development at a lower cost. So, considering the discounted valuation of the IPO and the likelihood of strong growth going ahead, we recommend investors to subscribe to this IPO. If you found our video helpful, do remember to like, share and subscribe to our channel Choice. Thank you for watching and we will see you soon.